here in this vicinity. Let's talk about Governor-elect of Edo State, Okpebolo, going to kneel down or bow down for the president.
Yes.
Let's get a reaction.
First things first, before the election, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reportedly said, it was on national television, national TV, I will give Edo to APC. He said it, and we saw it. Now, whether that one has played out or not, the only way the man could have thanked him. See, let me tell you, there are things that you know, if you get something on merit, with your knowledge and everything, there's a way you act. And if you get something that looks like a favor, like a gift, there's a way you react. So I have a feeling that maybe Okpebolo felt that he had been given a gift of being a governor. But like I said, the world is a global village. Every nation, see, we're no longer in the 18th century, we're in the 21st century now. Even though I say Nigeria is still in the 18th century. What does that portend for democracy? What does that portend to the outside world? Seeing a governor, an elected governor, an executive governor, not a minister, kneeling down. Somebody said, oh, it's a culture. I said, you don't have brain. You don't have brain. What sort of a useless culture is that? You can do that behind closed doors, but not on camera. What are the semantics? What are the indices? Because the whole world is looking at you. Does that mean that now, does that mean that if a president now says, when you now become, okay, when is now sworn in, for example, and the president now says, for example, I want so and so, that means you will not be able to resist. If you have been kneeling down. You understand? The other day we stopped, for example, it was reported on AIT. The president's daughter, Folasade, wanted to impose Iyaloja in Edo State. We saw the resistance from Edo Light. It was on AIT, it was everywhere. Does it mean now that since the government is not kneeling down, if the same scenario happens, it will be walkover? Let us, because the way people think nowadays, that we think with closed mind. I think with an open mind. I don't have a closed mind. I look at scenarios from different possible angles. What it means is that now, if that same scenario happens, a president don't want to impose Iyaloja, it is that way. It's going to say smoothly, no resistance. Because that means it's likely that the governor will say yes. If the governor, a man that was supposedly elected by people.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Abi, because PDP are alleging that what's on the IREF is not on the, you know what they announced. And Yaga Africa, one of the people that the monitor election said, the election was not free and fair. People saw is it British envoy saying that the people of Edo, they are not satisfied, they should go to court, but that's one side. So now, if a man that's supposedly elected can be kneeling down to the president, then that means if the people of the president or the president's daughter or son want something in Edo State, it is smooth sailing. And these are bad news for democracy. Like I've been saying, maybe
to Edo voters.
Yes, now, but ordinarily, see, that's why I tell people that people don't understand. Your leaders will never be accountable to you if they know, I am quote unquote, that you not vote for them. People still don't understand. The reason why you see things like this is because leaders, see, ordinarily, leaders are supposed to be afraid of their citizens, ordinarily in every nation. But where you see that leaders feel is because they know that the way I got to this position is not by the people. When I think 2023 will always be one of the darkest days in Nigeria as a year in terms of elections. Same as 2015, but 2023 is even worse. That somebody will tell you whether you vote or there's something, I will become something. Somebody will not attend the debate. Somebody even attend the debate. They ask him a question. He delegates. People answer on his behalf. And that same person become president. Since he said in Edo State, Oga come and talk. Oga did not come and talk. Interview, Oga said no. He now became governor. Going forward, what do you think? In Nigeria now, that's 2023 is the worst. People did not even contest primaries. They were given tickets and they became senators in this country. What is the way? It's not about, like I always say, it's not about wishing. Wishing will not do anything. It is the rule of law that makes a nation great. If I know that you voted for me, I'll be afraid of you because even my second term, but I know that you didn't vote for me. I know that one or the other, I bought, or in quote, I bought my vote. Or I find a way to enter into the electoral commission maybe put my people there and win. There is no way I'll be afraid of the regular voters. That is what we are facing as a people, as a nation. It's simple as that. Ordinarily, Okpebolo should be kneeling down to Edo voters. You elected me. So that what happened yesterday is a very, very big symbol. You go back to your house and think about, I cannot be telling you everything. You understand? I was taught proverbs.
The president is older than the governor.
He can do that. See, first things first, I'm not against the governor kneeling down. He can do that behind closed doors. Nobody is there. That is good. No, there's no problem. But outside, let me give an example. A king can be younger. As an elderly person, if you see him in his palace, you must kneel down. But closed doors, maybe because nobody is there. Anyhow you do it. You understand? That's because he is the elected governor. There is separation of powers. You understand? So the president cannot impose or should not impose, for example, anybody on any governor. He's elected. He's not a minister that was appointed. So an elected governor should not be seen to do that. So that means Edo be Lagos has now become Edo and Lagos. All through the campaign, Oshomole was speaking, which at least saw it on newspaper. The man refused to speak. And when they even said something, maybe I always say it's a mistake. Say that I will bring insecurity to Edo. That's a mistake. It's supposed to be a mistake. Do you understand? So yesterday I saw people, in Nigeria, we can defend anybody. If you give Nigerian people money, they will tell you devil is the Lord. And I'm not all Nigerians, I'm a Nigerian person. Give them money, they will deny Jesus and say devil is the Lord. So you see people that are defending it, it's good. I said, ordinarily, go and kneel down to the people of Edo State, not to the president. Because people elected you. But now, him kneeling down to the president should tell people something. Go back home and think about it. You are supposed to know proverbs. That a supposedly elected governor kneeling down to the president instead of his people that voted for him. So, going forward, I don't know. That means, what it means now is that Edo election, if you are contesting any position in Nigeria, you don't need to come out for debate. You don't need to tell people your manifesto. Find a way to have money to spread around. Because we saw again, importantly on national TV, one of the agents were complaining. He said that Labour Party is a Labour Party. He said Labour Party did not have enough money to spend. He said, but he said PDP spent, APC spent. But it seems that one has spent the other. And all candidates there voted for that particular party. That's what the guy said. You understand? Well, what it means again? Don't accumulate money. Find a way to accumulate money. Election now, see, people don't understand. The reason why politicians make Nigerian poor, people still don't understand. Poverty is deliberate here. Don't let anybody deceive you. The more poorer a man becomes, the less freedom he has. Freedom comes with responsibility. If you want to be free, you must be responsible. Understand? So the more poorer a man is, the less is likely to have his right to choose, to make up his mind. Because what did you see? Look, unbelievable. If somebody says APC can even have some 100,000 votes, you say it's a lie. But look at the amount of votes they had. What does that tell you? Look at the amount of votes they had. That's election, and they were declared winner. Look at who that voted for them. That means election subsequently will be dependent on the amount that the individual candidate can spend. If I have money more than you, I will spend you. People are poor already. If you spend 5,000, for example, now I'm not an advocate of vote buying, so people should not mix it up. But I'm giving an example that if this one spend 5,000, if someone spend 10,000, people are likely to vote for this one. And I do it by calculation. 10,000 naira for 4 years is 298 naira per day. Do you understand? So I don't know if 298 naira can be enough for you to spend it every day. But like I said, don't complain. You will never see development, because if somebody has spent his money to get into power, then he must find a way to recoup his money. So if there is no bad road, don't complain. You have already eaten the bad road. If there is no hospital, don't complain. The 10,000 they have given to you is for you to hit the good hospital. So if you are sick, you die. If they are sick, they travel out. It's as simple as that. People don't want to learn. If they are sick, Biam, headache, UK. backache London, neck ache US, stomach ache Dubai. But you, if you are sick, maybe you take another oil because
Lastly, did Edo voters vote for individual or for money?
what we saw, at least it seemed that they voted for money. At least what people were complaining about. And I next said that they are going to find a way to stem vote buying, but they didn't stem anything. Well, at least their images, their videos of people counting money. You vote after finish voting, they give you at least on Saturday we saw the images. Unless again they are lies. So the people likely voted for because of the proper situation. They likely voted for money. The property is so hard. You know, I keep telling people that, like I told that man, he was complaining. I said, you voted for money in 2023. If 2027 you vote for money again, forget it. Which work are you doing? You understand? It's easy to sell. You can't vote for money. I can't vote for money. But many people vote for 5,000. If it was to vote 2,000, they will vote. You understand? So I said, in some election, some people voted on credit. That's the worst. Vote you come out to pay you. You won't believe. Vote I'm 2023 election. Vote will pay you. People reportedly voted on credit in Nigeria. After they voting, and we now saw the videos. We now complain that after they finish voting, they don't give them money. They were crying. You understand? So Nigeria poverty, like I've been saying, is intentional. Being intentional, make them poor, so that I'm going to use them. I'm going to their human rights. Obviously, human rights are my property. For last sang it, but here is human rights. You understand? You can only have rights when you are responsible. Since our leaders need to be responsible, citizens are suffering. Then the worst of the worst candidates will continue to win elections in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
What? Go ahead. Edo cannot be Lagos when it comes for politics. Leave that one.
The governor-elect Okpebolo is bowing down for Tinubu.
That is. Have you ever seen anybody?
Edo is not come because Lagos.
Have you ever seen where they give you milk and honey drink that you rejected? You know, they're not going to do that. With the way the country is now, who pay? You have to obey that person. Who pay? Yes, now.
Edo no be Lagos.
That is it. Edo Lagos mean is when you are not doing well, we change you immediately there. That's our own. That's what I mean. Like now, I know we're clamoring for PDP to win, but despite the go down and find out that even the man Paseki, he has not done anything in my village to warrant. After all, he's going. But I wanted to PDP to win because of that name. But we don't use name. We don't use name.
Great that governor-elect is bowing down for Tinubu.
That I'm telling you. When a man who have not tested governor and they gave him governor free of charge.
They gave him or you people voted him.
We did not vote. We voted for PDP. But as a president who come out and tell the whole world, I am going to deliver APC to Edo State, and he used all means. INEC, forget who pay INEC. Who has the police? Who has the knife? Who has a gun? Can sack a community. So what are you talking about?
You are saying that Okpebolo wants Tinubu say Tinubu thank you for rigging election.
Thank you. That is it.
Thank you for rigging election.
Yes, now. Thank you for rigging election for me. It could have gone for another way, but today it's in touch. So he has a right to even hold his leg, lick his leg. You understand what I mean? To be a governor, it's like you are after Jesus Christ. You are second to Jesus Christ.
Let's talk about Tony Kabaka. He's threatening the governor. Let's get a reaction.
Threatening with governor.
Obaseki, Tony Kabaka.
He cannot do anything to Obaseki. Because the power Obaseki has. Kabaka is just a tout.
Like a
tout. Yes. By the time the governor elect and Obaseki come together, they will throw that sickler. He's a sick. He's very old. Go and check Kabaka now. Have you seen Kabaka, please? He's even older than Oluomo. So I think that is it. He will quiet to go and enjoy his life. If not so, he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything. Obaseki can become a vice president tomorrow. Can become a president tomorrow. He doesn't know. It can be, you know it can be. What of 2027 PDP in March? If they come together with Labour and to emerge, come together, emerge as a president. Are you Obaseki will play role there? So Kabaka, forget Kabaka. What we are saying, that election was rigged, and the judiciary, I cannot back from the judiciary. So for me, both of them, the candidate, they are from Isha. So what do? We have to bear it. That's why they go to court. I didn't believe court.
Sold Edo State to Tinubu.
Say,
Okpebolo have sold Edo State.
yes, Okpebolo have sold Edo to Tinubu, but area I'm saying, thank God the governorship is not from Okpebolo's side. That's what we believe, and Isha people. That's what the Isha people believe. You understand? That's what the Isha people believe. So you don't want us to fight because I want to see even 1 year what is going to happen in Isham area. Yes, to see whether development will come. And if development don't come, we will sack him. They will sack him. Basaki.
The way you sack or Tinubu rig the election.
He ring. Whether we ring or this, all we know is that after Obaseki is going, that's what I mean. The man that's supposed to succeed him, Godalo, was robbed by the APC.
Do you advise they go to court?
Going to court to go and do what? When Kekure Eku is there, be appointed by the president. You see, let me tell you, Nigerians, we are just looking. We are just looking. We can't do nothing because the country is being divided. If there is protest today, Igbo man will say, I am not Nigeria. Yoruba man will say, a big family, I can't do protest. No, everybody, we are sit down and look. Sit down and look.
What do you do, man? Say?
Sit down and look. Now, before a big power, before Emilio come. Now, a below come. Now, a below come. One, a big power, a below come. Those who understand me, the Yoruba people know, they know what I'm talking about. So everybody sit down and look. That's the name of this country. Sit down and look. Yeah, it's my brother. I cannot run away for that. It's my brother because they are all the same area. But the only thing is that
Many people are disappointed to you don't believe us.
no, that's not
Say
disappointing.
APC can never win.
No. You see, hold on. You were here. The president told you, I am going to give APC to Edo State. Did you do anything? He said it. Tell the OOI to tell you that your vote is not count. So what are you going to do? That's it. And the game was playing you. I want to tell you, when you don't remove your sand, you saw sand in your eye, did not remove it. And you say your own not remove it. One day, the whole will happen. Same thing. What happened to A will happen to B. So to tell you under his watch, under Tinubu watch, you will not go to see a good election. Whether 2027 or even Anambra or in those states. Go and write it down.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless.